You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Our national anthem as we welcome you to the championship game in 8-man football. Good afternoon from Red Jacket High School. This is the Varsity Media Sports Network. My name is Gene Battaglia, and we proudly welcome you to this broadcast today as it's undefeated in the top-seeded Indians of Red Jacket, 6-0 on the year, taking on the Dragons of Pembroke, the second seed. Pembroke at 6-1. Coin toss as Garrett Totten, one of the captains for this Pembroke team, will be met at midfield by his counterpart, Logan Kiefer, who has just been outstanding, both of these young men, and both of these teams earning the right here to play in the championship game. First, we're visiting Pembroke. They're 6-1 on the season. Things start off really great. A 46-0 win over Finney North Star in the opening game. Wins over South Seneca, Leidenville, Holly, then twice against Perry, the regular season finale, 42-6, and then a wild one last week as Perry gave Pembroke a fight, 74-66, the final. And yes, we are going to have some points here today, no doubt. The lone loss coming back in week 3, and that was against Red Jacket, 68-18. Talking to their head coach, Jamie Johnson, said basically his guys, they need to understand the talent of Logan Kiefer. That is going to be one of the keys here, the main key for the Pembroke defense today. As for Red Jacket, they get here with a 50-0 win opening day over Holly, wins over Perry, Pembroke, Finney North Star twice, also South Seneca. The Finney North Star score in the semifinal was 55-22. Red Jacket, of course, in the red helmets with the red jerseys. White pants, visiting Pembroke. The green helmets, white jerseys, white pants. First year for Red Jacket in the 8-man game. And for Red Jacket, their head coach, Josh Henninger, who is a fourth-grade teacher here in the district, doing a great job here in this transition, leading this team. As Red Jacket to kick off. Their kicker, one of two girls on the team, Mary English, number 22. Anna Pinnard also is on this team, and both are soccer players. And rather than not do anything here in the fall 2 sports season, it's great to see somebody give the sport of football a try, and certainly English has been a big part of this team with the strength of her leg. English puts her right arm in the air. And she gets the kickoff. And that is going to be kneeled down as Garrett Totten plays it safe. Let's give you the starting lineup here for the offense for the Pembroke Dragons. Connor Peterson is the quarterback, 6 touchdowns on the season. But Garrett Totten is their main threat. 16 touchdowns rushing this year, 927 yards on the ground. Keith Newrider on the outside as a wide receiver. Chase Guzdek will be the tight end. And your offensive line at center, Alex Skeet. Alex Lamb is one of the 2 guards, Tyler Smelsky, the other. 1st and 10 at the 29. As the play action and the nice dump off far side, and then stumbling forward and getting close to the marker. That's Tyson Totten with the catch. And that'll go for a gain of 9. Starting defense here for the home team. Brandon Florian, Aaron Birkby. Those are some of the Pembroke defenders, as we'll get to the Red Jacket defenders on this play. And we get a whistle and movement before, and instead of 2nd and 2, back them up 5. Here at Red Jacket, they call it the Viper defense. Kyle Footer, a 3-year starter, helping to anchor that defensive line along with Andrew DeMore. DeMore, certainly a talented player on the defensive line. He's closest to the camera on that line, wearing number 19. Skylar Golvin is your tackle. Ethan Lenny, Mason Pollitt, Parker Moore, linebackers, and then depending on the situation, we'll call the names of Kyle DeMore, Logan Kiefer, and Dalton Hanline. You see Hanline as the corner to the near side. On 2nd down and 6, and the handoff is going to go to Totten. Totten has nowhere to go. Tackle for a loss on the play. Pollock coming up to make the tackle. Also, Parker Moore over there for the tackle. A slight loss on the play to bring up 3rd and long. Opportunity for Red Jackets defense to get off the field here on this opening drive. Ball is at the 37. Peterson throws over the middle. That's going to be caught, and there's some space in traffic. There he goes, Chase Guzdek. He'll be knocked down in Red Jacket territory. Nice crossing pattern, and with a touchdown-saving tackle, Logan Kiefer for Red Jacket. Big gain for Chase Guzdek on 3rd down and 7. Dalton Hanline had a chance there. I thought he was going to come up with the interception. Ball will be at the 27-yard line. Connor Peterson, the quarterback, sends a man in motion. That'll be Tyson Totten. And Garrett Totten will get the handoff. And he will be brought down by Kyle DeMore. For Red Jacket, Kiefer checking in place of Skylar Golden. 2nd down and 7 on this beautiful afternoon. Quite different than the game we called last night. Congratulations to Canandaigua as they repeat as Class A champs. The snow was coming down. The wind was blowing last night. Today is everything you want in a spring day. Looks like a busted play, so they're going to improvise to this outside, but the tackle will be made once again by Kyle DeMore as Garrett Totten getting the pitch on the right side. So the ball at the 25, 3rd down and 9, we will call it. Dakota Von Kramer checking in at wide receiver for Pembroke, number 24. And he's going to line up on the far side. A lot of space on the near side. Guzdek, the tight end, on the left side of this formation, had that big game. Tyson Totten going into motion. The play action and the keeper by Peterson, and Peterson not letting go. The tackle by Dalton Handline of Red Jacket. This to bring up fourth down, and certainly they're going to go for it. Just a little bit out of range here for a field goal. But if you're going to go against Red Jacket, you got to score some touchdowns. I'm sure that is exactly what Jamie Johnson is thinking, the head coach of the Red Dragon or the Pembroke Dragons. Fourth down and 8. Peterson will go empty set here, 4 wide, going into motion, 3 down linemen. Peterson rolling to his right. Here comes the blitz. Lofting up for Tyson Totten, and Totten trying to come back to the ball, and they do not flag it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Red Jacket defense holding. So with 7:42 remaining here in the first, we'll get our first look here of Logan Kiefer on offense. He wears number 28. Kyle Demore is your quarterback. Parker Moore, a fullback, number 21. On that offensive line, Kyle Footer, Casey Atwood, Blaze Hickson, Dalton Handline, a wide receiver, Andrew Demore, the tight end, wearing number 19. First and 10, Red Jackets starting in their own territory. As Demore throwing, as a man wide open, it's Handline, and there he goes. 50, 40, 30, one man to beat, 20, 10, he drops the ball! He drops the ball! Oh my goodness! And Pembroke recovers! Oh my! The good news for Red Jacket, we have a lot of football ahead of us.
Kyle Demore to number 11, Dalton Handline. Mobile at the 5-yard line.
So there you hear the coaches yelling down, telling Dalton to forget about it. And Dalton Handline right now, you can see it's weighing on him as he is crunched over here, and his teammates coming over to help him out.
Attention, please. We have 2 black vehicles and a red truck over there in the circle on the south side of the Red Jacket High School. Move those, please. We greatly appreciate that. Got timeout on the field.
So we have a timeout. While we have a timeout, let's look at some of the highlights of what brought these two teams here. Red Jacket. Can you believe, 50 points week 1, and that was the fewest amount of points they've scored all season. Logan Kiefer, the numbers for Logan Kiefer, they're just video game-like. 28 touchdowns on the year, 108 carries, 2,094 yards on the ground. Dalton Handline, talking to head coach Josh Henninger, called a great blocker. He's got 8 touchdowns himself on the season. It has just been an offense that is just so slow to slow down. As both teams now are coming back out onto the field, and Red Jacket again, 6-0 on the season. So this takes over at the 10-yard line for the Pembroke Dragons. So we'll get to the starters after the next time that the Red Dragons go back on offense. The Red Jacket Indians, I should say. We get a timeout on the field here. And there's a woman on the field with some flowers on the far side, so. So with the timeout here, head coach Josh Henninger will come over and talk to his team on the far side. Henninger, a graduate of St. John Fisher College. He was on that team that made it to Mount Union, but lost in the national semifinal game. A wide receiver for Mount Union named Pierre Garçon. He went to have a great career with the Cardinals, Washington football, also San Francisco. So Henninger played against him in that game. So certainly he has played at one of the top levels in college football at Division III. So we're ready for action here once again. The snap and the handoff. It's going to be a keeper by Connor Peterson. Kyle DeMoore with the tackle. Dakota Von Kramer checking back in for Pembroke. So no gain on the play. Again, ball at their own 10-yard line, 2nd down and 10. The snap and the handoff, and then trying to get around the right side, and a great tackle once again. And once again, that'll be number 3, Kyle DeMoore. Kyle DeMoore with the tackle for about a loss of 1. Keith Newrider checking in, number 82 for Pembroke. As we're nearing the midway mark of this first quarter, and we've yet to have a score. Remember, this is 8-man football. Usually there are a lot of points. We'll get there. As Peterson under pressure, he throws, and getting a great block on the near side by Newrider. That'll be a first down, getting it across the 20 and up to about the 26-yard line. Handline with the tackle. Talking with head coach Josh Henninger, he said the key for this Red Jacket defense today, the eye discipline, watch the misdirection. That's what Pembroke apparently likes to do. As there's the play action, and that time everyone reading their keys, and finishing up with the tackle is Andrew DeMoore, number 19, as Peterson does not get much on that. No gain. This will be 2nd down and 10. From their own 25. Guzdak will line up as a wide receiver. They're going to go empty set here. 4 men going into a pattern. The snap, Peterson rolling to his right. He'll throw on the far side. A short completion, but that swarming defense and able to lean forward, getting it across the 30 up to the 31. So 3rd and 4 will be the down and distance. Von Kramer coming in to bring in the play. Tyson Totten also out there. Von Kramer will line up to the near side on 3rd down and 4. Tyson Totten getting the handoff, following his blockers, and he will be close to the first down. The official on the near side is going to give it to him. First down.
That's enough for a first down for the Pembroke Dragons.
So Pembroke getting the first down, and the visiting fans appreciating that. Still no score here if you're just logging on here. We're in the first quarter of the 8-man championship game. Ball is at the 36.
36-yard line.
For Red Jacket 21, Parker Moore lined up at the right defensive end position. Moore crashing down. Can he get to Peterson? Oh, yes, and that Red Jacket defense doing a good job as Peterson, not much room there. No gain on the play.
Number 21, Parker Moore. That brings up second down and 10.
Second and 10. We have 3:20 remaining in the first.
3:20 left in this first quarter.
New rider checking in.
Dragons are operating from their own 36-yard line. Peterson breaks the huddle.
Guzdeck will be the receiver on the far boundary. Near side will be New Rider. Tyson Totten now in the slot to the near side. On second down and 10. Peterson sends a man in motion. Peterson, here comes the blitz, throwing near side. He gets buried right at the end. That's Ethan Lenny with the pressure, number 27 for Red Jacket. This will bring up third down and 10.
The receiver, number 23, Garrett Todd. That brings up third down 10.
Third and 10. Clock stops at 2:51 on the incompletion. Again, empty set. Peterson takes the snap. Peterson have a little bit of time. Now he's going to decide to take off, and he'll duck out of bounds right at the Red Jacket bench. Only a gain of 4 on that play.
Nice run by number 1, Connor Peterson.
And now it's decision time for Jamie Johnson.
Brings up fourth down and about
4th and 7, we will call it. Getting back out there, Garrett Totten. See if they can get their leading playmaker involved here. Number 23. New rider on the near boundary. They're going for it on fourth down. The razzle-dazzle play. In trouble. Tyson Totten loses his footing. And for the second time today, Pembroke turning it over on downs. Looked like they were trying to set up the backside screen back to the quarterback on that play, Connor Peterson. But Peterson was actually covered on that play. And that's just great recognition by 21 Parker Moore on that play to diagnose that, as Peterson was not able to slip out into the flat. So taking over at about the 32-yard line, as now the direct snap is going to go to Kiefer. Logan Kiefer, there he goes! And count this one, Logan Kiefer, touchdown, Red Jacket. Kiefer, 32 yards, we'll call it. And they're going to give a key block on that to 58, Kyle Footer. Red Jack is going to go for 2. "29 touchdowns on the season for Logan Kiefer. And Kiefer will keep it himself and get the 2-point conversion. 8-0 is our score. As we take another look, Kyle DeMore with a big block there, number 3 as well. So Kiefer gets the touchdown, but he got some great blocks on that. And our score 8-0, Red Jacket. And we'll see how Pembroke responds. As Pembroke has moved the ball here in the first quarter, but nothing to show for it just yet. English to kick this away. New rider deep back for the Pembroke Dragons. English gets the end-over-end kick. And that'll be Brady Kimmel. Brady Kimmel breaking a tackle to the near side, and then Brady Kimmel will be slowed down. Rowan Moore, number 23, will get credit with the tackle. But getting it into Red Jacket territory, great field position here to start out this drive. Let's get you the starters here for the Red Jacket defense. As on the defensive line, the tackles Jeremy Gabby and Jaden Mast. Kyle Footer, Skylar Golvin, Andrew DeMore are the defensive linemen. Ethan Lenny, Mason Pollitt, Parker Moore, the linebackers. Logan Kiefer, Kyle DeMore, and Dalton Hanline. Going into motion, faking the end around, and it'll be Peterson. And Peterson getting slowed up, and the ball's on the ground. And it'll be recovered. Kyle DeMore with the strip there, but it was recovered on the far side. Not sure who got that recovery, but it'll be Pembroke ball.
That's a play by the Dragons, recover the fumble. Number 3, Kyle DeMore. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Dragons are operating from the Indians.
2nd down and 10 at the Red Jacket 46. As we have 1:40 remaining here. In this first quarter, 8-0 our score. Peterson takes the snap, and he'll hand it off inside, and Kyle DeMore with the tackle on Garrett Totten. Gain of 1 on the play, and so Red Jacket calling the timeout. So let's take a look at some of the highlights here for Pembroke this year. Again, Pembroke 6-1 on the season. Tyson Totten, 4 touchdowns on the year. There's one of them breaking free. Of course, the main runner, Garrett Totten, number 23. Garrett Totten has committed to the Marine Corps. In August, he will be deployed. Originally, it was going to be in November, but that date got moved up. So Garrett Totten, really you could call him a 4-sport athlete. In addition, he's going to run track, play baseball, play basketball. It is the once-in-a-lifetime season where we have 4 sports seasons. So Garrett Totten, just not only a great football player, but he's going to go serve our country, and there's nothing more you could ask for. Just a great young man. Some of the highlights for Pembroke this year, and we appreciate everybody logging on here today to the Varsity Media Sports Network. 3rd down and 10. Peterson rolling right. Peterson under pressure. He's going to put it up. Looking far side, and then trying to pull it in was Guzdak. Mason Pollitt applying the pressure there. And they're going to have to go for this now on 4th down. You would figure they'll go for it. As the clock stops with 1:15 remaining here in the first.
That brings up 4th down and about 10 for the Dragons.
Von Kramer checking in. Guzdak will be the receiver to the far boundary. Empty set here on 4th down and 10. Peterson steps up, firing long, wanting a man far side. Jump ball, and that'll be knocked down. Logan Kiefer with the deflection as New Rider was the intended receiver. So the pass goes incomplete, and for the 3rd time this quarter, Pembroke turning it over on downs. Red Jacket leading here 8-0.
45-yard line. We got 1 minute, 8 seconds left in this first quarter between the Red Jacket Indians and the Pembroke Dragons, folks.
Blaze Hickson, the big man, lining up here at the right guard position on this 1st and 10 at their own 45. Kiefer taking the handoff. Kiefer breaks a tackle, and there he goes. Logan Kiefer, is he going to take this in the house? He looks behind. Indeed, he will. Touchdown, Red Jacket. Logan Kiefer, 55 yards. 30th touchdown run of the season for Logan Kiefer. As we take another look, we just talked about Hickson. You could see him sealing off that block. And then just a couple of missed tackle opportunities for Pembroke. Our score now is 14-0, and they're going to go for 2 here. So Kiefer today with touchdown runs of 32 yards and 55 yards. He also has the 2-point conversion last time is Kyle Demore. Looks behind. He's got Kiefer, and Kiefer will get the pitch. Kiefer sidestepping one man, trying to reverse his field. He's going to find it. It goes into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, but we do have the flag on the field. Yeah, so we have the block in the back going against Red Jacket, so score remaining 14-0. I like this clock here at Red Jacket. It goes to the 100th of a second. That's kind of cool. So the 15-yard penalty, and quite the distance here for a 2-point conversion, as it's going to be marked back to the 25-yard line. So Kiefer, of course, is the running back. Kyle Demore, your quarterback. Demore takes the snap in the pocket. Demore firing left side, wants hand line, diving attempt, and just out of reach. So our score remains 14-0 as the 2-point conversion attempt not good for Red Jacket. However, for the Pembroke defense, they're going to have to figure out a way how to slow down this guy, Logan Kiefer. He can play an 8-man. He can play at any level, okay? He is just that good. He is one of the best in all of Section 5, making this Red Jacket offense go. Again, touchdown runs today so far, 32 yards and 55 yards. So for the third time this quarter, English to kick off. Again, Mary English, a member of the soccer team. So she got the soccer season in the fall, and now having some fun here with football. Brady Kimmel is deep back for Pembroke. End over end kick that will be brought up at the 35 and getting it out across the 40 and up to the 43. So Pembroke has moved the ball nicely here today, and in 8-man football, only 2 scores is nothing, as you know. Every game this year, all but one, Pembroke has scored at least 36 points. That one game they did not. The loss to Red Jacket in week 3. The handoff to Tyson Totten. Tyson Totten with some room on the far side, and Kiefer making the tackle, but not before he gets across the 40, and they will spot him down to the 37. First down for the Pembroke Dragons. Clock stops with 43 seconds remaining here in the quarter. As they move the chains. Clock starting back up again. Just kind of warning everybody, we're going to have an air horn, and we're right next to the clock operator here in the tower at Red Jacket, so that's going to be coming up here shortly. Brady Kimmel is out there for the Dragons. The pitch, however, will go to Garrett Totten. Garrett Totten sidesteps one tackle, and the flag coming down from today's official, John Scully, and normally that is in the area of holding. Indeed, it will be holding against the Dragons. That will be accepted by Red Jacket. They'll spot it back to the 48. Ball's got to get to the 33, so this will be first down and 15. Actually, I beg your pardon, first and 20. So Red Jacket will call timeout here with 9 seconds remaining in the quarter. And we'll take a quick break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
We want to thank everyone for doing their part in these challenging times.
No matter where we work from, we're still here protecting you and your family's rights.
We want you to know that we will always be here for you and your family.
Using our technology so we can protect you and your family no matter where we are.
For your free consultation, call or text 262-COMP today.
Your workers' comp attorneys.
Coming into Lattimore on a daily basis is the highlight of my day. You know, we'll have patients coming in. As soon as they hit the physical therapist, we introduce ourselves and, you know, we bring them back, and you see a whole bunch of patients who are in pain, laughing and smiling and having a great time. And almost for that 1 hour that they're with us in PT, they're forgetting about all their problems. When you're lost with pain, reducing your quality of life, and then somebody there says,
coming out of the timeout, here's a razzle-dazzle play as throwing long, and the flag coming down here, it might be PI, as it is intercepted by Dalton Hanline, and Hanline will step out of bounds. 2 flags are down on the play. That pass by Garrett Totten. So there is no time left on the clock here. And indeed, the penalty will be against Red Jacket. $15-yard penalty, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. As our score, Red Jacket leading here 14-0. It's the 8-man championship game in Section 5, and we're so glad you're with us on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Muggs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/Muggs & More to see the many options and place your order today.
Touchdown runs by Kiefer of 32 and 55 yards, and it'll be Pembroke with the ball here after the pass interference call as they have it down to the Red Jacket 33. 14-0 is our score as we head to the second. Tyler Smelsky joining the offensive line here as he'll line up at the right guard position. Actually, he's going to line up on the left side of that line. First and 10 at the 33 as we begin the second quarter as Peterson gets taken down from behind. That's Mason Pollitt, the linebacker in that Viper defense, coming through and getting the tackle here. Short gain there for Pembroke, second down and 6. Peterson jogging back, getting the call in. Jamie Johnson, the head coach of Pembroke in his first season, coming up from JV, was also an assistant for many years. Now getting his chance to call the shots here this year. And 6-1 record. It's been a very good year here for Pembroke. Second down and 6. Guzdek will be the receiver to the near side. We get some confusion, a whistle. And a timeout called by Red Jacket. With 11:13 remaining, we'll take a quick break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Lattimore on a daily basis is the highlight of my day. You know, we'll have patients coming in. As soon as they hit the physical therapist, we introduce ourselves and, you know, we bring them back, and you see a whole bunch of patients who are in pain, laughing and smiling and having a great time. And almost for that 1 hour that they're with us in PT, they're forgetting about all their problems. When you're lost with pain, reducing your quality of life, and then somebody there says, I can help you, there's no better feeling than that.
Second down and 6 after the Red Jacket timeout. Peterson rolling to his right. He's under pressure. Will throw, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Kyle Demore. Demore on the near sideline. He can take this the distance. 20, 15, 10, 5. Bank it. Touchdown. Pick 6 for Kyle Demore. Credit the pressure of Red Jacket's defense for getting in the face of Connor Peterson, and Red Jacket making the big play on defense as we take another look. That's Pollitt with the pressure, and then Kyle Demore running on the near sideline, outracing everybody. In fact, he's got the convoy there with Logan Kiefer also running alongside of him. Just a big, big play for Red Jacket. They now lead 20-0.
10:58 left in the second quarter. We got to score 20 for the Red Jacket.
Casey Atwood coming in here is number 74, helping to deliver some big blocks here today. He will be the center here as everybody lined up here on the right side. Nope, they're going to put one man on the left. That will be 19, Andrew Demore. 2-point conversion attempt as Kiefer gets the call. Barreling, spinning, and he's in for the 2-point conversion as Guzdek did his best to try to stop him. And with a 2-point conversion, our score now 22-0. As Demore with the pick 6. Peterson right now, they're looking at him on the near sideline, number 1. So that would be a big loss if Peterson can't come back out. He took that shot at the end of that interception. It looks like they're looking at the shoulder area.
Number 5. Tyson Totten.
So English to kick this away. Gets a kick that's going to be end over end. They'll be taking it to 24. As Totten trying to break a tackle, and good open field tackle. Again, Mason Pollitt has just been doing a great job in the open field. And again, a lot of open field tackles here in 8-man football. As it'll be at the 35. So Connor Peterson, they taking off his shoulder pads right now. So we'll see who will be at quarterback here. So some adversity here for the visitors from Pembroke, and they're just going to go simply Wildcat formation here. And why not? Garrett Totten to receive the shotgun snap. Totten faking the throw, and Totten will be swallowed up.
He's tackled by number 73,
Skylar Golvin with the tackle. And that will be a loss on the play. Loss of 2. So again, it'll be Totten under center, and Totten handing it off, going to Brady Kimmel. Logan Kiefer tackling his number 28 counterpart. No gain on the play. This will be 3rd down and 12. I think it'll be 3rd and 11. They will give him 1. Ball is at the 35. Got to get it to the 46. Trips left here. Garrett Totten, the quarterback. Totten takes the snap. Totten throwing, looking, going back, and can't pull it in. Guzdak turning around, just could not connect. And Pembroke will punt it away as they send out different personnel. And with Connor Peterson having his shoulder pads off, this is going to be an uphill climb here without their quarterback. You hope he can get back in. Logan Kiefer, so dangerous. He's going to be deep back. Guzdak to punt this away. Guzdak, the lefty punt. He gets a nice booming shot that Kiefer is going to watch it roll, going all the way back, and that will be downed. Aaron Burkby downing it for Pembroke. 22-0 is our score. Red Jacket with 9:19 remaining here in the second. And they'll take over at their own 25-yard line. So nice play by Guzdak to get that punt off. Kiefer playing it safe, certainly. Kyle Moore, the quarterback, came up with a big pick 6 in this quarter. Now Kiefer will line up in the backfield, under center this time. No, Kiefer taking the direct snap as Kiefer off to the races. Kiefer gets the first down, still on his feet. He does a 360. Kiefer still going, and he'll scoot out of bounds. As he gets it up to the 41, a gain of 16 for Logan Kiefer.
Great run by number 28, Logan Kiefer.
And with that, he goes over 100 yards here in this quarter. Have you ever seen anything like this? Kiefer getting spun around? You know what? I'm going to run out of trouble. And then pause. Got some time. Well, DeMoore will line up here in an H-back. Kiefer to get the direct snap once again. Kiefer between the tackles and finally brought down, but not before a gain of 11. And another Red Jacket first down. So going into Pembroke territory to the 49. On a broadcast location right here on the close to the 50. Kiefer remaining here, taking the snap. Kiefer getting stood up. Garrett Totten with the tackle. Number 23. Jaden Mass, Jeremy Gabby, their tackles, Aaron Burkby, Brandon Flory into defensive ends, Tyson Totten, Garrett Totten, Chase Guzdak, and on the back end here of this defense. 2nd down and 7. And now they go back to Kyle DeMoore. DeMoore, pump fake. DeMoore now airing it out, turning around. It's going to be intercepted. With the interception is Garrett Totten, and that is exactly what Pembroke needed. Down by a 22-0 score, the first turnover here this quarter for Red Jackets, second overall today.
The ball's picked up by number 3, Chase Guzdak.
So Connor Peterson looks like his day is done, as he does not have his helmet, he does not have his shoulder pads on, and the best he can do is offer moral support at this time. As the handoff will go inside to Tyson Totten. Golden with the tackle for Red Jacket. So after the interception, this will bring up a second down. Second and 7 at their own 25. On 20, I guess. Garrett Totten rolling to his right. He's under pressure, and he's going to throw it away. Pass is incomplete. Problem for this Pembroke team, the lead running back Garrett Totten now playing quarterback, so just down one playmaker for this team. Everybody looking at their wristbands for the third down play, 3rd down and 7. Totten keeping it, faking the end around to Brady Kimmel. And not much there. This will bring up 4th down and a punt here coming up for Pembroke. Guzdak got off a nice booming shot last time. Point out coming onto the line, 77, Xavier Russ. Going to try to apply some pressure. That's a high snap. And that is another booming kick that is going to be fair caught all the way back at his own 40-yard line by Dalton Handline. So from their own 40-yard line, Red Jacket already up 22-0, and they go back to work here on offense. 6:21 remaining here in the second. Yeah, we've got more action tonight, and we want everybody to log on to Varsity Media tonight to watch the big one, AA championship game from McQuaid tonight. Undefeated McQuaid, the top seed against undefeated Victor. I have no idea which way that game's going to go. It is going to be fantastic tonight. Hopefully you can log on and stick with us here tonight, the Varsity Media Sports Network. Whistle and jumping on the play. Brandon Florian getting caught by the hard count. Now move it up to their own 45-yard line. The snap, DeMoore handing it off to Kiefer. Kiefer's keeping those legs moving. He only needed 5. It was 1st and 5. Gets a gain of 7. Gain of 8, actually, as they'll mark it down to the 47-yard line. Kiefer, 2 touchdowns today. DeMoore with a pick 6. Add in 1 2-point conversion on the DeMoore return. 22-0 is where we're at today. The snap and the handoff to Kiefer once again. Kiefer trying to get around that left end, showing great burst. He has one man to beat. What great speed by Logan Kiefer. Touchdown. Touchdown for Red Jacket. 47 yards for Logan Kiefer. Makes our score 28-0. Look at that line, the great push of Red Jackets' line. And then Kiefer outracing his man, Kimmel, to the end zone. Indians to go for 2 here to try to make this a 30-0 game. DeMoore. Play action, has a man open and into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Mason Powlett with the 2-point conversion. And now it's 30-0. $30-0 is our score. As we take. English will kick this one away. How about Kiefer today? 32, 55, 47 yards on those 3 touchdown runs. As English boots it to the far end of the field, and good coverage as Handline downing the man right on the far side. That was Garrett Totten. So with 5:38 remaining before halftime, see if Pembroke can get something going here. Garrett Totten will remain the quarterback. He's, of course, a threat to take off here. Empty set, Totten under pressure. Totten will throw near side, and that's going to be caught by his brother Tyson, who puts it on the turf, and they will say incomplete. Did not complete the process of a catch. So kind of a lucky break. We do have a flag down, though, right where the quarterback was taken down. And it's going to be a hold. No, it's going to be a personal foul. Roughing the passer. So mark off the 15 yards on that, and Pembroke will go into Red Jacket territory to the Indian 47. Well, we have a minute. I want to just thank all the folks here at Red Jacket for helping to make this happen today. Everybody in Section 5 as well. We appreciate the hospitality today. We understand there's so many people watching with friends and family not able to all attend as they would normally do. Is under pressure is going to be Garrett Totten. Totten's going to take off, gets a block on the near side, and we'll get it just past the original line of scrimmage as he will be taken out of bounds by Kyle DeMoore. Gain of 5 on that play. Down to the 42. Keith New Rider on the far side. You can tell who he is with those nice socks he's wearing. The pitch is going to go back to 28, Kimmel, and Kimmel will be swallowed up. That's Andrew Demore with the tackle for loss by Red Jacket. Andrew Demore at 6'6", 210, the senior, just providing some great presence on that defensive line. That goes all the way back to the 49 to bring up 3rd down and 12. Von Kramer, the receiver to the far side. Pitch coming, and it's going to be the halfback option. Checking down, however, and pass is incomplete as it went off of Alex Skeet, the offensive lineman. Where he knew couldn't catch it. He just had to bat that down. So 4th down and 12. And Coach Johnson's going to keep his offense out there, needing scores here. Guzdeck, the receiver, lining up as a tight end. Tyson Totten going into motion, faking the end around to him. Garrett Totten's going to throw, looking downfield on 4th down, just out of reach for Guzdeck. And another turnover on downs for Pembroke. And now Guzdeck is actually down on the play. Guzdeck will be tended to as we take a look at halfback option. Not sure what happened on that play. With the injured Pembroke player down, we will take a short break. Red Jacket leading here in the second 30-0 in the 8-man championship game on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Are you settling for a boring live stream? Can't see the players' uniforms? No audio? Camera not following the action? Consider a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Our announcers help tell the story of your game.
McCarthy. He's got up. He's in. Touchdown, Farmingdale.
We feature multiple camera angles, guaranteed to capture all the action.
Touchdown, Oceanside.
Plus added features like graphics, instant replay.
Yeah, the shooters are going to shoot here at Bethpage, and one of many threes on the day.
Interviews and more. It's your time to shine. And with Varsity Media, now you can. Contact us today and book a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone 516-403-2050.
We're back here, and we want to congratulate Avon, who defeats Alexander 42-7. So Avon winning the Class D championship today. Of course, tonight we invite you to watch the AA championship. Mark Vitticor and I will have the call from McQuaid Jesuit as the Knights undefeated taking on undefeated Victor. We also have coming up the Class B championship game, HFL in Batavia tonight. That's at 7 o'clock. Varsity Media is everywhere, so should have Varsity Media Red Zone, Joel. What do you think about that? Maybe that's a project for the future. We want to thank, of course, our fine sponsors here, too. Connors and Ferris Law Firm, Lattimore Physical Therapy. And certainly, if you're appreciative of our efforts, contact Varsity Media. They can help you out. The injured player is Chase Guzdeck. He's a sophomore. He's the punter. He's done a little bit of everything for this Pembroke team. And he was the intended receiver on that 4th down play, jumping high up into the air and coming down. And it is not my job to speculate here. But we can tell you that he did turn over, and Pembroke cheerleaders out here today, too. With the injured player for Pembroke, we will step aside. Thank you for watching the Varsity Media Sports Network.
We want to thank everyone for doing their part in these challenging times.
No matter where we work from, we're still here protecting you and your family's rights.
We want you to know that we will always be here for you and your family.
Using our technology so we can protect you and your family no matter where we are.
For your free consultation, call or text 262-COMP today.
Your workers' comp attorneys.
Coming into Lattimore on a daily basis is the highlight of my day. We'll have patients coming in. As soon as they hit the physical therapist, we introduce ourselves and we bring them back, and you see a whole bunch of patients who are in pain, laughing and smiling and having a great time. And almost for that 1 hour that they're with us in PT, they're forgetting about all their problems. When you're lost with pain, reducing your quality of life, and then somebody there says, I can help you, there's no better feeling than that.
injured player Chase Guzdek, and should we have updates, we will certainly pass those along to you, as the mood here is certainly subdued here at Red Jacket High School. On the turnover on downs, Red Jacket will take over at their own 49-yard line. On that play, it was a fourth down play where Guzdek was jumping into the air and landed hard on the ground. So now Pembroke, without Guzdek, without Connor Peterson, their quarterback, and down 30-0. As Kyle DeMore will be at quarterback. DeMore pitching to Kiefer. Kiefer dropping the ball. And is this recovered? Indeed it is. So the mistake and the recovery for Pembroke by Brandon Florian, number 37. Well, so let's see how this team reacts here as now going in. Peter Farrington, he wears number 10. He is a junior. Actually, Farrington now coming off of the field.
Number 10 is take over. The Red Jacket 46-yard line, first and 10.
Van Kramer will be to the top of your screen. Brady Kimmel going out is your quarterback, Garrett Totten. Totten taking the snap, play action. He's under pressure. Rolling to his right. Can he throw on the run? He throws it away, and then he gets driven out of bounds. Ethan Lenny with the pressure for Red Jacket. And a flag coming down on the near side. So intentional grounding will be the call. John Scully, today's referee. His son Mike Scully getting pressed into duty today as one of the linesmen. So intentional grounding, the loss of down. Back to the 46. This will be second down and 15. Garrett Totten looking at this alignment. Handing it off. That's going to go to Kimmel. And Kimmel will get it up to about the 45. Skylar Golvin helping to break that play up. The defensive tackle. As we're under 4 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Three receivers to the right. Van Kramer is over there at the 45. Kimmel going into motion, faking the end around, and making the play in the backfield. That's number 19, Andrew DeMore. Second time today he's got a tackle for loss to bring up fourth down. And adding to the problems here for Pembroke, of course, Chase Guzdek is their punter, and he is not available. And as soon as we get any info on Guzdek, we will pass that along. Timeout by Red Jacket coming with 3:19 remaining here before halftime.
At Varsity Media, we offer everything under the sun when it comes to media. Action photography, live videography, live streaming, college recruiting videos, social media videos, and so much more. Visit our website at www.varsitymedia.net or visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search Varsity Media. Varsity Media, we highlight your life.
Great job by the camera crew here today. our director Joel Balthaser, who I think is going to hand off to Ryan Boyce here at some point. We'll have the baton as far as today's directors. Chris Van Kampen, our main camera guy up here alongside. So fourth down and 15, and Pembroke no choice but to go for it, down 30-0. As Garrett Totten will be sacked. Third tackle for loss, and the first sack by Andrew Demore. So Andrew Demore showing great athleticism, and once again Pembroke turning it over on downs. Just logging on, it's been Logan Kiefer today. Kiefer with touchdown runs of 32, 55, and 47 yards for Red Jacket. He is now up to 31 touchdown rushes on the season. And Demore will keep it himself. Demore will get wrapped up. Tyson Totten preventing that touchdown. It is a healthy gain, however, on first down. You'll take that if you're a coach, certainly. That'll be a gain of about 5. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down and about 7 for the Red Jacket Indians.
2:48 remaining before halftime. It's the clock rolling on. Kiefer in the backfield. Demore handing it off to Kiefer. Kiefer, there he goes. Kiefer toward the end zone. 4th touchdown today for Red Jackets. Logan Kiefer. Touchdown, Red Jacket. This one 42 yards on the run. What an athlete for these Indians. 4 touchdowns today for Logan Kiefer. Came into today with 2,000 yards on the ground in just 6 games. Can you imagine that? As Kiefer stays in there, see who will get the call on the 2-point conversion attempt. Is our score now 36-0. The pitch right side to Kiefer. And Kiefer stumbling before he got in, so the 2-point conversion attempt is no good. A Red Jacket showing their strength and showing why Logan Kiefer, is one of the best running backs in all of Section 5. 8-man, 11-man, does not matter. Is Logan Kiefer showing that strength and that burst, getting to the end zone. As New Rider tried to get over there in time. Hey, we get an announcement from the PA here today. Mary English. Now, at least she's got the benefit today of kicking off a tee. If you were with us for the Canandaigua broadcast last night, and in the snowstorm, who would have thought that on the final day of May? And the wind up to 50 miles an hour. Today is everything you would want in a spring afternoon. As Pembroke will take the kickoff and bring it across the 40 and up to about the 42. As that's Dakota Van Creamer, number 24. So for the Dragons, let's see if they can get something going here. As New Rider will be one of the receivers in this formation. The shovel pass going to Tyson Totten, and that'll go up to about the 44.
Number 73, Skyler Golden.
Golden with another tackle.
That brings up second down and about 8.
We're down to 2 minutes remaining here before halftime.
They're operating from
It's number 10, Peter Farrington, will line up as a wide receiver on the near boundary on 2nd down and 7. The bubble screen far side to Von Kramer, and making the tackle, Dalton Hanline holding on. Maybe one on the play. This will bring up 3rd and 6. Van Kramer will step off the field here on 3rd and 6. Farrington will line up on the far side. Near boundary will be New Rider. Your quarterback remaining Garrett Totten. Garrett Totten taking the snap. Time in the pocket. He's going to air it out deep side, trying to come back to it, and that will fall incomplete. New Rider was running deep on that play, and the ball just underthrown by Garrett Totten to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and about 6 for the Dragons.
Fourth and 6. The snap, the pitch going far side, and it's going to be a reverse. The reverse coming as New Rider trying to break a tackle, but he will be short of the 1st down, as making the tackle in the end was Parker Moore, number 21, and Red Jackets defense does it again, forcing the turnover on downs, as we have 39 seconds remaining before halftime.
Brings up 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Operating from the Pembroke Dragons, 39 yards.
4 touchdowns this half for Logan Kiefer. Kiefer will get the pitch on the right side. Kiefer with a head of steam. And he's got the 1st down as that pile moving forward. So Pembroke getting to him downfield, but another 1st down as Kiefer and the offense popping right back up. As they momentarily stop the clock here, they'll spike the ball. Remember, Red Jacket out of timeouts here. The question is, will maybe Mary English get a shot here? Let's see if they get it close enough. Ball is at the 33. Hanline is the receiver to the far boundary. Pitch to the near side. Kiefer trying to get around the corner. Makes one man miss. The arm tackle's not going to work against Logan Kiefer. As Logan Kiefer goes to the end zone, he remains in bounds. A touchdown. Touchdown. 33 yards. The 5th touchdown by Logan Kiefer this half. Amazing. So Mary English it has been going for 2 in each play. Mary English will look for the PAT. Snap is down. English, and that's going to be partially blocked. The kick no good. We are late in the second quarter, 42-0, Red Jacket with the advantage. As we take a look at the 5th touchdown of this half for Logan Kiefer. Just out of reach out of the camera here in the press box, but you get the idea. Kiefer getting into the end zone. Brady Kimmel will be the return man once again. You see Tyson Totten out there as well. Jaden Mass, one of the upmen. Brandon Florian, 37, you can see in your screen as well. English to kick this off again. And she'll get a high but short kick that will be down at the, almost like a fair catch there. Avery Ferreira with the catch. So Ferreira's catch will give Pembroke a ball at the 45. Empty set here. As Garrett Totten will have 4 wide receivers. Pembroke, see if they can rip one off here. Taking the snap, under pressure once again as Totten rolling to his right. Now Totten's just going to take off and run. Totten in open field. Totten still with it, and he will stumble down, get it just inside the 35. They'll mark him down to the 33. So with Pembroke with 2 timeouts remaining, let's see if they take one right here. And they do not take the timeout. So our score at the half, it's Red Jacket 42 and Pembroke nothing. We will be back with you on the webcast live with about 2 minutes remaining before halftime. So don't go anywhere. Just leave us logged on. Red Jacket leading here in the 8-man championship game of Section 5. 42-0 our score at the half here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
We want to thank everyone for doing their part in these challenging times.
No matter where we work from, we're still here protecting you and your family's rights.
We want you to know that we will always be here for you and your family.
Using our technology so we can protect you and your family no matter where we are.
For your free consultation, call or text 262-COMP today.
Your workers' comp attorneys.
The beautiful thing for me getting into this profession is the ability to work and to get to know patients, establish that rapport, that relationship with the individual. You see them go from where they start, you get to know that person, they become a part of your life, you become a part of that patient's life, and then you see them improve. I always tell the people that I work with and the patients that I see, nobody wants to be injured, nobody wants to be hurt, nobody wants to have to go through rehabilitation. So to make that environment a friendly environment and a welcoming place for people to come in and want to be a part of, because experiencing that Lattimore way where you actually maybe want to go to therapy and want to get better, it makes a big difference.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Muggs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/Muggs & More to see the many options and place your order today.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Baker. He's got one man to beat. He's going to do it. 15, 10, 5. It's a touchdown. Rashawn Baker. Here he goes. Breaking in the secondary. He could go again. Nice cutback, and he's going to go. Another touchdown for Rashawn Baker. Baker. Oh, boy. This could be another one. All the way, Rashawn Baker. That one's going to be a 60-yard touchdown run. And like I said, he might get to 1,000 today, Jim Andre. His third touchdown on the day, Rashawn Baker.
It's not a play action. There it is. Going long. Man open. Touchdown. Touchdown. Canandaigua. That's number 7, Jackson Grant.
Marlon Smith.
Cameron Mesh under center, and he will hand it off. And those legs are moving. Connor Mesh to the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Bacon! Touchdown! Touchdown, Spencerport. Breaks another shot. Takes another move into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown.
That again, hands off to Wiseman. He cuts out through the middle of the field. He's the safety. It's now a foot race. He's got the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and he's in. Touchdown.
And it's blocked by number 24, Devin Dean. That will send the Alexander Trojans to next week's championship game against Avon.
Wow, what a play.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Greg Murphy. There's you. What a move. And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos, live streaming of games.
Patience offensively against this excellent defense. Now the shot's fired. How about that? Right into the top of the cage off the stick.
Be second down and 3. Handoff this time right up the middle. And B.J. Clark is gone for the touchdown.
School events, graduations. Varsity Media is available to cover a game, a tournament, a season, or any special event.
Talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind, how you prepared for that to run such a fast speed.
Currently, spectators are limited at events. Let Varsity Media bring the event to your fans. Contact Varsity Media today for more information. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone at 866-577-1950. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
As we're ready here for the second half, as it'll be Pembroke kicking off the Red Jacket. First time Pembroke kicking off today. And this will be number 10, Peter Farrington, to boot this away. Gets a nice end-over-end kick, but it's going to roll out of bounds. So the flag coming down. And Red Jacket will take over. If you're just logging on, it has been the Logan Kiefer show today. 5 touchdown runs in the first half. 32, 55, 42, 47, 33. And again, my math all unofficial there, folks. But I can tell you, 5 touchdowns. Quite a day for this offensive line. Again, Casey Atwood, the center, Kyle Footer, Blaze Hickson on that offensive line. Andrew DeMore as a tight end, delivering some key blocks as well. And wide receiver Dalton Hanline. who, talking with head coach Josh Henninger, just said he's just a great blocker and wanted that mentioned as well. Handline will line up to the near boundary on 1st and 10. Kyle Demore, who has a pick 6 as well. So Kiefer with 5 touchdowns, Demore with a pick 6. Demore is going to take the direct snap, and he will be tackled. Farrington with the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. And with the score being what it is, you would figure Red Jacket will just keep it on the ground here from here on out. Mason Pollitt will check in. Demore handing it off, and that is going to be Kiefer. Kiefer, one man to beat. Kiefer getting around his man, and he will take it the distance once again. Another long touchdown run. 65 yards. Logan Kiefer. And our score now 46-0 as we take a look. Get another key block. Andrew Demore with a key block on that. And Tyson Totten just doing what he could to try to slow down Logan Kiefer. 34 touchdown runs on the season. Red Jacket will go for 2. Demore throws, and the 2-point conversion is good. Andrew Demore with the 2-point conversion. And our score 48-0. 50-0 after the 2-point conversion now. 11:05 remaining. So that drive just taking 55 seconds. Now, if you're just logging on for Pembroke, an apparent shoulder injury to Connor Peterson that happened early in this game. Peterson on the sideline right now, putting his jersey back on, and he's got that right shoulder immobilized. And then Chase Guzdeck was taken by emergency personnel. We asked for an update on Chase Guzdeck earlier. And as soon as we get one, we will pass that along to you, as he was diving to catch a ball on a 4th down attempt for Pembroke. Mary English is going to squib it, and Farrington will just fall on it at the 45. So on this grass field, let's see what Pembroke can do here on offense. Again, that Pembroke offensive line, Alex Lamb and Tyler Smelski on that offensive line. Alex Lamb, this being his first year. Alec Skeet, number 69, is your center. To the near boundary will be Keith Newrider. 1st and 10 at their own 46, as the keeper will be by Garrett Totten. And Garrett Totten, who again, as we talked about earlier, is going to become a Marine. He was going to be deployed in the month of November, but talking with head coach Jamie Johnson, that's been moved up apparently to August. So Garrett Totten, we want to thank him for making that commitment. Von Kramer will come in. Give Garrett Totten a gain of 1 on that play, 2nd down and 9. Brady Kimmel will be in the backfield, along with Tyson Totten. The snap, Garrett Totten to keep it himself, cutting back, and Kyle Demore with the tackle, wrapping him up. Short gain up to the 49. Call it a gain of 2 to bring up 3rd down and 7.
give a shout out to number 68, Alex Lamb, number 66, Tyler Spelsky, and number 69, Alex Skeet. Those are the big guys on the front line for the Pembroke Dragons, doing a great job today, fellas.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down and 7. Garrett Totten, empty set. Totten takes the snap. Here comes Andrew Demore. Breaks the tackle. He's going to throw downfield, looking for a receiver, and it's going to be broken up. Trying to get back to it. The intended receiver was Farrington on the play. Broken up in part by Kiefer, and Kiefer getting up a little gimpy here, and he's going to take a seat. So Logan Kiefer
number 10, Pete Farrington on them.
Getting up kind of gingerly, and he's going to be able to walk it off. The athleticism, though, by Garrett Totten. As Andrew Demore, I thought Andrew Demore was going to have his second sack of the afternoon. Kyle Footer will be on the defensive line here. Skylar Golvin out there, 73 as well. In this Viper defense, this is 4th down. 4th down and 7. Totten fires right side, jump ball, and that's going to be caught. First down as the catch by Keith Newrider. So on 4th and 7, the Pembroke fans giving some applause to the kids. 9:01 remaining in the third, the drive continuing for the Dragons.
That's caught by number 82, Keith Newrider. Pass from number 23, Garrett Totten. That's first down and 10 for the Pembroke.
So Newrider will come out. Farrington going in on this 1st and 10 with the ball at the 43 of Red Jacket. Kimmel will line up with one of the 3 receivers on the far boundary. To take the snap directly will be Garrett Totten as well. Totten coming in place of the injured Connor Peterson. Faking the end around as Totten not able to get much, as it's going to be number 3, Kyle Demore, with the tackle. No gain. 2nd down and 10. Actually, they'll mark it for a loss of 1. Newrider checking back in. Snap, low snap. Garrett Totten trying to evade the pressure here. He's under all sorts of pressure, and he's just going to throw it into the dirt as he goes down, and the flag will come down for intentional grounding. Tyson Totten was right there, but Tyson Totten is looking back saying that trying to look for an explanation, but they will get the... And remember, Garrett Totten is in not his normal position here. So what had been moving nicely after that first down, an intentional grounding call, is going to mark it all the way back to the 36. Kyle Footer providing pressure on that for Red Jacket. Well, tonight, if you're going to log on to the McQuaid game, McQuaid against Victor, doing color commentary will be Mark Vitacor. And, of course, Red Jacket fans remember Mark Vitacor. Hoping you join us 7 o'clock tonight. In the pocket, Totten throwing. It's a wobbler, and that's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Andrew Demore. So Demore with a sack. He's got a 2-point conversion today, and now he's got an interception to add to that resume. His first interception of the season. So remember, we did have the injury earlier. Logan Kiefer came up a little gimpy, so we'll see who's at. If they'll use Mason Pollitt here at running back as they huddle up. clapping their hands. Pollitt is in the backfield along with Parker Moore. So Kiefer is not out there on this 1st and 10 play. And the keeper by Kyle DeMoore. Kyle DeMoore, there he goes! Kyle DeMoore, it's a foot race. Kyle DeMoore to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Red Jacket. 54 yards for Kyle DeMoore. What a run by Kyle DeMoore. Kyle Footer, Blaze Hickson providing key blocks there along with Casey Atwood. Mary English to provide the PAT. Snap is down. The kick is going to be blocked. Is getting pressure. And the block there by Alec Skeet, number 69.
Let's hear it for the Pembroke defense, folks.
56-0 is our score. It's Kyle DeMoore galloping toward the end zone. $7:14 remaining in the third.
Number 22, Mary English, break for the Red Jacket Indians. Out for the kickoff. By number 2,
Another kickoff for Mary English coming up. Avery Ferreira, one of the upmen here, along with Peter Farrington, number 10 for the Dragons. English will get an end-over-end kick, and that will be Tottenham who gets buried on the far side as flying up there. What a tackle by number 11, Dalton Handline. And don't tell these kids on either team what the score is. Everybody's playing very hard still. Ball will be at the 35 for Pembroke.
Kickoff by number 5, Tyson Totten. Great catch.
Garrett Totten at quarterback, number 23. Tyson Totten lined up alongside him in the backfield. 1st and 10 at their own 35 for Pembroke. The design keeper and then losing his footing was Garrett Totten, and he's helped up immediately by number 21, Parker Moore. Dakota Von Kramer checking in, number 24.
Second down and about 13 for the Dragons.
Loss of 3 on that last play. Pitch to the far side, and breaking a tackle is Brady Kimmel, but then a lot of red jerseys for Red Jacket coming over. Again, that's Moore in there. Also Ethan Lenny, number 27. Loss of 1 on the play. So the ball is at the 30. Got to get it up to the 45. So 3rd down and 15. The snap. Tottenham gets a block in the backfield, and he's going to take off. Tottenham trying to get to that marker, and the tackle made in the open field by Parker Moore. This to bring up 4th down, but 4th down and makeable, I suppose. 4th and 3, ball at the 42. Got to get it up to the 45. Lenny will be on that defensive line. Kyle Footer out there. Also out there, 77, Xavier Russ. And they have a man short here. He's just getting onto the field right now is Farrington. As he will go into a pattern, the pass going far side, and that's nearly intercepted on fourth down. Another turnover on downs. Andrew DeMore was thinking probably pick 6 on that one, but a great play by DeMore to break that up. Von Kramer was the intended receiver. So Kiefer is not there, and is he coming out here? Yep, so back out on the field will be number 28, Logan Kiefer. Hartline to the far side. As Kiefer takes the direct snap. Kiefer splitting the defense, and Kiefer will be tackled by Tyson Totten, but not before he gets all the way down to the 22-yard line. First down. Ball at the 24. Kyle DeMore ready to take the shotgun snap. Handoff going to Kiefer. Kiefer breaks a tackle. Kiefer going to the end zone, and he is in again for another Red Jacket touchdown. This from 25 yards. And for Kiefer, that will be his 6th touchdown of the afternoon. Great blocking once again. And helping to lead the convoy there was number 27, Ethan Lenny, playing the tight end. English has the distance, and that is going to be wide left. Our score 62-0. Red Jacket here in the 8-man championship game. And for Pembroke, just try to dig deep, get something positive here, because next season's going to come quicker for all of us. It's today, the month of May. If you look at it from this way, June and July, and yeah, we'll have practices in August. Knock on wood. Another kickoff coming up for Mary English. English getting that kick left side, and that will roll out of bounds at the 42. Flag will come down. So the Dragons will get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 45. The handoff going and trying to get around the left side. That's going to be Tyson Totten, and DeMore with a touchdown-saving tackle for Red Jacket. And DeMore helping immediately up Tyson Totten Great sportsmanship there as he gets it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 31 for Pembroke. And one of the few times today, the Red Jacket, a couple players there you could see had just poor angles on that. Garrett Totten handing it off to Kimmel, and Kimmel will be wrapped up from behind by 27 Ethan Lenny. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. Von Kramer coming in. Kimmel going into motion, faking the end around. Garrett Tottenham keeping himself, and Tottenham will be run out of bounds. Dalton Hanlon over there. Parker Moore was over there for Red Jacket. Good gain on the play. This is going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Nice run by number 23, Garrett Todd. Brings up 3rd down and about 2 for the Dragons.
Von Kramer will be the receiver to the far side. Kimmel in the slot to the right. Kimmel going into motion, and it's going to be Tyson Tottenham breaking a tackle, but in the end, Kyle DeMore making the tackle, number 3. Andrew DeMore had a shot in the backfield. No gain on the play, 4th down and 3. Von Kramer checking in. Smelski is not on the field here for this play. Alex Lamb in on the offensive line for Pembroke. Play clock winding down as Garrett Tottenham on 4th down takes the snap. Tottenham trying to get to the marker. And from our depth perception, I'm going to wait for the official word here. And yes, they do get the 1st down. So good for Pembroke. As Garrett Tottenham with the 1st down run. As you can see, the clock winding down. Garrett Tottenham out of the shotgun. Kimmel taking the end around, and he breaks one tackle, but in the end, not able to get to the outside. Mason Powlett did enough to slow him down until help arrived on that as the play was stretched out. And this brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Red Jacket on the way to their first 8-man football championship as they lead here 62-0. We head to the 4th on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
We want to thank everyone for doing their part in these challenging times.
No matter where we work from, we're still here protecting you and your family's rights.
We want you to know that we will always be here for you and your family.
Using our technology so we can protect you and your family no matter where we are.
For your free consultation, call or text 262-COMP today.
Your workers' comp attorneys.
Coming into Lattimore on a daily basis is the highlight of my day. You know, we'll have patients coming in. As soon as they hit the physical therapist, we introduce ourselves and, you know, we bring them back, and you see a whole bunch of patients who are in pain, laughing and smiling and having a great time. And almost for that 1 hour that they're with us in PT, they're forgetting about all their problems. When you're lost with pain, reducing your quality of life, and then somebody there says, I can help you, there's no better feeling than that.
We begin the fourth quarter, teams switching sides here. And for Pembroke, it is just dig in, have some pride here, as they've been fighting hard in this game. And now this is the deepest penetration they've had all afternoon here, as they get it right on the 20-yard line to begin this fourth quarter. Facing a second down. As the ball dropped, that's loose on the field still, and Red Jacket's going to come up with it. With the recovery is number 27, Ethan Lenny. For Pembroke, there will be better days. And for Red Jacket now, it's just a case of running some clock here. Red Jacket twice this year got to 68 points, once in a win over Perry, 68-34, and then the first Pembroke game, 68-18 was the final in that. As Logan Kiefer remaining in, he's got 6 touchdowns today. As DeMoore handing off to Kiefer, and then Kiefer getting tripped up there as he will follow the lead block of Andrew DeMoore. So that gain is 6. Second down and 4 will be the down and distance. Parker Moore coming off the field, coming out Mason Pollitt, number 16. Kiefer is the running back on second down and 5. Kiefer moving to the line of scrimmage and not knowing the snap count there. It's a 5-yard penalty against Red Jacket. And there haven't been too many mistakes, obviously, today for the home team. Second down and 9. Handoff going. Kiefer trying to get around the end. There he goes. Kiefer, one man to beat. Kiefer near side makes a cut, and Kiefer will finally be driven out of bounds. Giovanni Smart, number 20, coming over to make the tackle, preventing Kiefer from a 7th touchdown this afternoon. As they will let the clock roll on here in this fourth quarter in a 62-0 game. Ball is at the 23. Kiefer remains in at tailback. As DeMoore trying to take every second possible. Takes the snap, looking left. DeMoore looking right, throwing to the end zone, and just out of reach. Dalton Handline, the intended receiver in the far corner. He was covered by Brady Kimmel. Ethan Lenny checking back into the game. As is Mason Pollitt. Andrew DeMoore coming off of the field for Red Jacket. As the Indians huddle up. The snap. And the handoff, Pollitt. Pollitt breaks a tackle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown for Mason Pollitt, getting on the board for Red Jacket. Mason Pollitt, a junior running back. Also playing linebacker, and that makes our score 68-0 with 9:25 remaining. DeMoore handing it off, and that'll be Kiefer. And Kiefer did not get in. So good job by the Pembroke defense as our score 68-0 with 9:25 remaining. Dakota Von Kramer with the tackle, preventing the 2 points for Pembroke. So tonight we will have both the Class B and the Class AA championship games. From HFL, it will be Batavia HFL tonight. And from McQuaid Jesuit, Victor against McQuaid in the battle of undefeated teams in Class AA. So plenty of sports action. I know our crew, myself included, we're going to head a little west on the thruway and get to McQuaid in time for that 7 o'clock kickoff tonight. Mary English here to kick off. Cameron Wicks right alongside of her on that offensive line, and it's going to be dropped, and that's going to be picked up on the far side. It's a takeaway there by Ethan Lenny. Ethan Lenny to the far side, and it is a special teams touchdown for Red Jacket. Oh, my. 74-0 is our score. Ethan Lenny, the junior, with this score. Mary English on to attempt the extra point. See if English can add to the point total here as the kick is up. It has the different distance, and it's good. Mary English. And the applause here from the Red Jacket faithful. As Mary English becomes the first female to score in a sectional game, a championship game for Red Jacket. 75-0 our score. So after the fumble last time, see if Pembroke can have a solid return. Ethan Gray, you see out there, number 2. Rowan Moore, number 23, out there in special teams for Red Jacket. And is Aiden Griffin on the far side, number 32, number 15 out there, Anna Pinard, the other female on this team, as English gets a boom of a kick all the way down to the 12, as Kimmel now running, going a lot of east-west running, though, and breaking some tackles, and finally will be snapped out of bounds right at the end, letting go of the ball. That's Dalton Hanline with the tackle.
Great job by number 28, Brady Kimmel. Nice return, Brady. So the Pembroke drag is going to take over 1st and 10.
First and 10 for Pembroke.
25-yard line.
As we have 8:52 remaining this afternoon.
Enter the game for the Red Jacket defense. Number 23, Rowan Moore. Number 2, Ethan Gray, entering the ball game for the Red Jacket Indians.
As on the near sideline, looks to be Brady Kimmel. Helmet is off. Appears to be a little shaken up.
Number 23, Totten with a keeper.
And
by number 27, Ethan Lenny. Little or no gain on
the keeper by Garrett Totten. Ethan Lenny with the tackle for maybe 1 on the play. And now Kimmel will check in. So whatever was ailing him, he's fine. As Farrington will come off of the field. Snap and the handoff. Tyler Totten breaking 1 tackle. But again, another tackle by Ethan Lenny once again for Red Jacket. On the carry by Tyler Totten, no gain on the play.
Looks like about 3rd and 10, no gain on the play. Number 69, Alex Skeet brings the Dragons to the line.
3rd down and 9. Totten under center. A little miscommunication, and he hands it off, and actually that's going to go for some yardage, getting up to the 35-yard line, and that's good enough for the first down.
Griffith, number 32 on the tackle.
Up to the 36. So new rider with a first down for Pembroke.
Number 23, Rowan Moore.
Kimmel going into motion. Tottenham taking it himself. He's got some room. This could be a score for Pembroke. Off to the races, and indeed, Pembroke gets the touchdown. Garrett Totten.
Great run by number 23,
Garrett Totten.
We got to give a shout out to the interior line.
64 yards.
Tyler Spelsky, Alex Skeet. Great job, fellas, on the blocking.
And good for Pembroke.
Also on that blocking scheme.
For Garrett Totten, plays basketball, plays baseball, plays indoor track. He is the ultimate competitor. And for Totten, that'll be his 17th touchdown run on the season this afternoon, going over 1,000 yards for the Dragons.
Let's hear it from the Pembroke Dragons, folks.
New rider going into motion on the 2-point conversion, the handoff, and then getting stood up as Kyle DeMoore pushing back Brady Kimmel. So our score remains 75-6 as we take another look here. And Boyce today on the replay as the handoff will go keeper all the way there by Garrett Totten. Adam Hare, our crew today, down on the field. .6:32 remaining.
Indian State Field received the kickoff from the Pembroke Dragons.
And taking a look at the Pembroke sideline, their coach is still coaching up here till the last second, which is what you want to see. And for these seniors, this is the last time you get to play football. So Garrett Totten, one of those seaters, Brady Kimmel, Brandon Florian, Aaron Birkby, Alex Skeet, and Keith Newrider, along with Connor Peterson. Seniors for Red Jacket, Andrew Demore, Logan Kiefer, Kyle Footer, Cameron Wicks, Skylar Golvin, Casey Atwood. As the end-over-end kick going all the way back, and that is going to tie out at the 1. As Handline will return it, gets it across the 10, and good kick there for Pembroke. Pete Farrington with the kickoff for the Dragons.
Red Jacket is going to start. First and 10. Take it around their own 14-yard line.
In the backfield, be Kiefer on this 1st and 10 play at their own 14. And Kiefer, that's going to be Parker Moore. Parker Moore trying to bust this the distance. Are they going to catch Parker Moore? Parker Moore, oh, just shy, all the way down to the 2. Parker Moore looks around. Who got me? Well, that was Garrett Totten fighting the last second. There's a couple of takeaways on this play. First of all, great run. Second of all, it's Garrett Totten. He's a senior, and he is going to give it everything he has, along with his brother Tyler. Look at the two Tottens chasing down the running back and finally getting at him all the way down at the 2-yard line. That's reminiscent of Don Beebe in that one Super Bowl, right, with Leon Lett? That's how you play the game of football. So Red Jacket now in the backfield, handing it off and getting the honor and running it in, and it's only fitting Parker Moore with the 2-yard touchdown run. Parker Moore going in to make our score 81-6. So English looking in for her second PAT today. Snap down. Mary English puts it up, and it's good. So Mary English extending the lead to 82-6. 5:16 remaining here from Red Jacket High School. For Red Jacket, this is a season that started off with a 50-0 win over Holly. Perry putting up 68-34 the final. Pembroke, the first meeting back in week 3, that first weekend in April, 68-18. Then the combined Finney North Star team, Red Jacket winning 63-14. South Seneca, a 55-22 win. Then in the sectionals last week, a win over Finney North Star, 55-22. And then today, as a team scoring a season-high 82 points here in the sectional championship of 8-man football. English, another kickoff. Gets an end-over-end kick that's going to be taken, and a foot-loose ball, and Red Jacket can't pick it up themselves. Oh, and it'll be recovered in the end. Jaden Nass with the recovery for the Pembroke Dragons. And we have an injured Red Dragon player on the field as we take another look at that. Rowan Moore. Oh, he tried to pick it up. At that point, maybe you're thinking maybe just fall on it, but in the end, it'll be Pembroke. We have the injury on the field. We will take a break here. This is the Varsity Media Sports Network.
No matter where we work from, we're still here protecting you and your family's rights.
We want you to know that we will always be here for you and your family.
Using our technology so we can protect you and your family no matter where we are.
For your free consultation, call or text 262-COMP today.
Your workers' comp attorneys.
Coming into Lattimore on a daily basis is the highlight of my day. You know, we'll have patients coming in. As soon as they hit the physical therapist, we introduce ourselves and, you know, we bring them back, and you see a whole bunch of patients who are in pain, laughing and smiling and having a great time. And almost for that 1 hour that they're with us in PT, they're forgetting about all their problems. When you're lost with pain, reducing your quality of life, and then somebody there says, I can help you, there's no better feeling than that.
As we are back, the injured player for Red Jacket, able to get up and walk off, was number 61, Cameron Wicks. Has good field position here after that crazy play on that kickoff. This will be 2nd down and 6. Aiden Griffith, a freshman, getting out onto the field now as Kyle Moore checking out. Here will be the handoff. It's loose, and it's going to be recovered. No, it's not recovered yet, but then falling out in the end, Ethan Lenny. As Lenny will fall on it, and Red Jacket getting it back. They will take over at their own 41-yard line with 4:23 remaining. Kyle Moore coming back out onto the field to lead the offense. He'll have Parker Moore in the backfield. The snap and the handoff going to Moore, and Moore galloping, one man to beat. As Totten tries to bring him down, and he does inside the 10. Another big run for Parker Moore. Gets it all the way down to the 10. That's a gain of 49 for Moore. And again, more credit going to Garrett Totten, number 23. As Totten is not going to allow touchdowns on his watch if he has anything to say about it. Red Jacket huddling up here as we're down to 3:19 remaining. Aiden Griffith is in the backfield, number 32. The snap, Griffith getting the handoff, and Farrington will bring him down. Maybe one on the play. So Griffith getting his first carry on the afternoon.
Tackle number 10, Pete Farrington. Great job, Peter.
Micah Harshfield checking in for Red Jacket. To use a basketball term, as Josh Henninger emptying the bench here. So Harshfield, 30, is on the field. And Harshfield will get the call. Harshfield trying to keep those legs moving. And he'll get it down to about the 6 to bring up third down and third and goal.
Bring up about third down goal from about the 7-yard line.
As this will bring us under 2 minutes remaining. Can't go to victory formation just yet here. Not with this goal-to-goal situation here. Xavier Russ, 77, out there on the offensive line, along with Edward Goetze, 55. Third and goal. The snap and the handoff, and then met in the backfield. A lot of Pembroke Dragons getting into the backfield on that. So fourth and goal coming up as we're down to 1:04 remaining. As they dump the Gatorade bucket on the far side on head coach Josh Henninger. Yeah, they're going to have some fun today in Red Jacket here. Looks like they're going to start dumping more buckets here on fourth and goal. As DeMore to hand off. And the handoff going to 32, Aiden Griffith. And Red Jacket will turn it over on downs with 40 seconds remaining here. Coming back out onto the field, it will be the Pembroke offense one last time here today. As they take over to the 9-yard line. And now, yeah, that celebration has begun in earnest on the far sideline for Red Jacket. Again, their first year here in 8-man football. And not only did the kids embrace it, they obviously, to say the least, have excelled. So congratulations to the whole program here at Red Jacket. Final snaps for the seniors here for both sides as Garrett Totten now will pitch left side. And that's going to go to Kimmel, who gets swallowed up. As Kyle DeMore pops back up. And not sure if Pembroke will run another play or not here. We have 18 seconds remaining. As running in from the sideline will be 24, Dakota Van Kramer. And nope, they're not going to run the play. As the celebration has started, and congratulations to the Red Jacket Indians as they are the champions of 8-man football in Section 5. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touchdowns today for Logan Kiefer. As the fire engines now making their way through here in Red Jacket, honking the horns means a lot to this community. The confetti going off. Congratulations to everyone here at Red Jacket. And we want to appreciate. We're going to keep it right here for just a little bit as we will have the official awards ceremony live on the field. So for everybody watching online, and we know there are a lot of family members who normally would be in attendance today, we will keep it right here as that trophy will be handed out.
Let's hear it for the Red Jacket Indians coaching staff, head coached by Josh Henninger. The assistant coaches are Joe DeVay, Nick Lott, Dominic Vidicor, Darren Debs, Corey King, Josh Terrari, Jason Simkowski, Frankie Mullen, and the trainer is Gary Butlak. The team's technician, Chris Henninger. He does a great job behind the scenes every week. Chris has got his notebook out. He's keeping stats of all these kids. Great job, Chris. Well appreciated. Let's hear it for our athletic director here, Sue Francesca. She's retiring in June. Sue Francesca's retiring in June. This is her final Section 5 football championship game she will ever be in charge of. Round of applause for Sue Francesca. Giving a shout out to the Red Jacket Junior Football President, Bob Good. A lot of these kids in those red shirts come from this program. Let's hear how that feels. Great job, Goody. Let's hear it for the cheerleading coach for Red Jacket, Tamara Housel. Nice job, Tamara. Again, we'd like to give a shout out to our videographer, Eric Schertle. Every week, Eric Schertle's at the games with a video camera in his hands. Nice job, Eric. We'd like to give a shout out to all the media folks that are away. They're all picked by Section 5. They don't just let anyone in, especially these COVID times. We've got some great media here. Bob Chavez is one of them. Let's hear it for Bob Chavez. Okay, folks, at this time, we've lined up. We're going to talk about the awards on that table. Section 5 would like to congratulate both teams on a great season. Pembroke finishes their season 7-2. Let's hear it for the Pembroke Dragons. Red Jacket Indians going to finish the season 7-0. We lost one game that we couldn't play because of circumstances beyond our control with the Weeksburg team. But those Indians over there, they just finished an undefeated season. Let's hear it for the Red Jacket Indians. Section 5 would also like to thank all the fans, the officials, the game day workers, and administrators for their work to make this season happen. You guys remember back in the fall, we were all wondering if this season was going to take place or not. A lot of us thought maybe it wasn't going to happen. But we're all glad that it did. I know all those kids in the green and white shirts, all those kids in the red and white shirts, glad this day took place today. Section 5 would like to publicly recognize and thank the sponsors for their continued support for this spring football season. Connors and Ferris, Lattimore Physical Therapy, T&G Fitness, and Penfield Trophy. Let's hear it for those folks. At this time, Section 5 Executive Director, Kathy Hoyt. Both directors, Red Jacket, Sue Franceschi, and Coach Ryan Winship. They will assist in today's presentation. Let's hear the LEDs, folks. Right now, we're going to talk about the most valuable player for today's game. The most valuable player for today's game is the Red Jackets' Logan Kiefer. Number 28, Logan Kiefer. Number 28 on the field, number 1 in our hearts. Nice job, Logan. Logan knows if you come to him without all those big horses in front of him. So I'm sure Logan's going to have a special thank you to Casey Atwood, Kyle Footer, Blaze Hickson, and some of the other big horses up front. Nice job, guys. The captains for the Pembroke team, please proceed to the orange table. You will receive the finalist plaque and silver medals for your team. Let's hear it for Pembroke. You did a great job, man. Nice job, man. Next scoreboard's not anything about this game. I watched you guys work. I watched you hustle every play. You never threw the towel in. You guys played a great game. Hold your heads high. championship game. Right now, we'd like the coach and the captains from the Red Jacket Indians to please proceed to the awards table. Our youth will be presented with the coveted Section 5 champion block.
In a season we were not even sure what happened at one point. This is a great feeling for the whole community here at Red Jacket, where today they are your victors here, handed the trophy. 82-6, our final score here today. For the entire team here at the Varsity Media Sports Network, my name is Gene Battaglia. Congratulations to the Red Jacket Indians who defeat Pembroke today to take the 8-man championship. Thanks for watching this exclusive broadcast on the Varsity Media Sports Network.